morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Right now at 6 o'clock, remembering and honoring a fallen firefighter. The procession taking place later on this morning.
And we're following developing news out of Waterbury, where one man was killed in a double shooting. The latest ahead.
Travel troubles. Thousands of Americans stuck in airports as flights get delayed, many canceled. Lauren's at the big board this morning with a look at how it's impacting travelers right here in Connecticut. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for spending part of this Tuesday with us at 6 o'clock. I'm Keith McGilvery.
And I'm Symphony Privet. We hope you're having a great start to your Friday. So, it is Tuesday. It's my Friday, guys. I'm sorry.
Someone's on vacation.
My mind's already on vacation.
I was like, wait, what?
Tuesday.
I'll take it from here. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Good to have you with us. Rachel Piscatelli is back, so it's good to see her. And Symphony's getting ready to head out on her Friday.
Symphony's already on Friday, which, hey, I can't blame her. It's totally fine. No worries there, right? As temperatures on Friday will climb into the 50s, so it is going to be overall a pleasant next couple of days. I know Keith has been saying, are we really going with it's nice out there this morning? And it really is. It's all relative. Temperatures out there are warmer than we were just 24 hours or so ago. 29 degrees in Hartford. It's 31 right now in New Haven. Still can't ditch that winter jacket at 21 in Torrington and 24 in New Milford. But numbers are anywhere from 10 to about 11 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, with winds out of the south to southwest 5 to about 10 miles per hour. So through the morning, there may be a few more lingering clouds out there, but as that sun rises, those temperatures will climb. The sun comes out, and we're looking at high temperatures approaching the low to mid 30s this afternoon. With overnight lows, it'll be in the teens and 20s yet again. We are in a warming trend, though, so today is a typical December day. Tomorrow will rise into the 40s. We're thinking 50s by this weekend, but with the warmer temperatures does come a chance for some rain. We'll detail that out for you coming up in just a bit. But it is 6:02. Lauren, I know you've been following major issues on the skies. Break it down for us.
Yes, we're going to get to that in just a moment. Do want to bring up the maps, though. We do have one closure. This is Route 7 over in North Canaan. It is completely closed in both directions because a tractor trailer versus a pole accident that happened just before 9 o'clock last night. This has been closed for several hours. As you can see, it's already 6 a.m. I can't believe it's already 6 a.m. But overall, throughout the rest of the state, Hartford drive times. Take a look at this. 9184 Route 2, all moving smoothly as of right now as we take a live look out in Waterbury. Oh, it's a little bit frozen, but there is some moderate volume out there coming in and out of the Mixmaster, but overall, really no complaints. New Haven, 91 over to 95 is looking good as we take a live look out in New Haven, and end things off down in Fairfield County. 95 and also the Merritt Parkway are moving smoothly as of right now. Now, one big issue that we have been talking about is that major winter storm causing enormous holiday travel problems. At least 3,400 domestic and international flights were canceled on Monday, according to the website FlightAware. Now, as of now, nearly 6,000 flights have been delayed nationwide, and more than 4,300 flights have been canceled across the country. One airline that has really been impacted by all of this is Southwest Airlines. I do want to take a look at our arrivals and departures, cancellations, and delays as of right now. We already see this morning a Delta flight to Atlanta. We have 3 flights to Baltimore, all on Southwest. 4 flights to Baltimore, all on Southwest. Chicago Midway has been canceled from Southwest. We are just seeing numerous airlines delayed and canceled. Los Angeles on JetBlue is now being delayed. Montego Bay on Spirit has been canceled. Nashville on Southwest. And one of the main things that we're seeing here is that airline, Southwest Airlines. That has been a big problem that is actually gaining. One's Brooke Griffin is at Bradley International Airport with more on the issues that travelers are facing.
The departure boards here at Bradley are telling that whole story already this morning. They're showing that every Southwest flight originally scheduled to head out of Hartford has been canceled, leaving hundreds of passengers stranded for the second day in a row with limited to no options. The U.S. Department of Transportation says Southwest needs to be investigated due to, quote, an unacceptable rate of cancellations and delays and lack of prompt customer service. This coming after more than 70% of their flights were canceled yesterday, with the same trend already happening today. Thousands of those flights were canceled across the country last minute, with little to no information provided to travelers as to why the flight was canceled or when the problem would be fixed. Almost every Southwest flight leaving New England has already been canceled today, putting travelers stuck in their current city with the option of staying, driving, or even buying another last-minute expensive ticket on another airline. Almost every Southwest flight leaving New England has already been canceled today, putting travelers stuck in their current city with the option of staying, driving, or buying an expensive last-minute ticket on another airline. One man says he's trying to get his grandson to Florida, but with problem after problem popping up, his grandson is heartbroken to not be headed out on his flight.
And they kept pushing it back, and they gave us the excuse that the plane left Baltimore, but they told us the plane left Baltimore a total of 3 times. I don't know where the heck he's floating around and landing again and taking off again. There's a problem with Southwest and other airlines also.
And Southwest is not the only airline to be watching today. There are a few other delays and cancellations here at Bradley this morning. So if you are heading out, if you're flying out of the airport, you may want to check your app, check your flight before you leave, just to make sure you're not only leaving, but leaving on time. At Bradley International, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61 News.
So 6 now flags are flying at half-staff this morning after the death of a firefighter in North Haven.
Yeah, Matthias Wirtz was killed when responding to a house fire on Quinnipiac Avenue Monday morning. Now, Wirtz served with the town's fire department for 22 years. We're taking a live look out of New Haven this morning, where he's expected to be transported to Farmington at 7 o'clock this morning. The procession is expected to travel on I-91 North to I-84 West. Ahead of that procession, we are now remembering his life and legacy. Wirtz was a husband and a decorated member of the department. He was even part of the unit who responded to the 9/11 terrorist attacks. He was a part of the New Haven County Firefighters Emerald Society Pipes and Drums as a snare drummer, and he was known for being everyone's friend.
And so obviously it's a tragic loss for the North Haven Fire Department and for all our families.
Now, as these families are left to figure out how to move forward, the investigation now in the hands of state police.
We are following developing news out of Waterbury after one man has died in a double shooting. Police responded to the area of Walnut Street around 8:30 Monday night after reports that shots had been fired. Officers locating 2 men with gunshot wounds, one victim pronounced dead at the scene, with another transported to St. Mary's Hospital. There is no word on the second victim's condition this morning. Anyone with information about that shooting urged to call Waterbury Police and stay with our team this morning. As we learn more, we will bring it to you on air and the free Fox 61 News app.
2 people are now in jail accused of child sex trafficking in Norwalk. A result of a nearly 2-year investigation, police arrested 36-year-old Teresa Martinez of Bridgeport and 60-year-old Eugene Luini of Stamford. They say DCF first received an anonymous tip about child sex trafficking in Norwalk back in January of 2021. Investigators eventually identified several victims. Martinez and Luini are each being held on a $1.5 million bond. If you have any information that could help in this case, call Norwalk Police.
We're finding out new details about a crash involving a state trooper in Clinton on Christmas Day. Police saying the trooper was responding to a call when the trooper hit a vehicle at the intersection of West Main and Hull Streets. A passenger in the car seriously hurt. The driver of the car and the trooper, both injured, but are expected to be okay. And 3 people, including a child, are in the hospital after a crash in Haddam Monday morning. This happened just before 10 o'clock on Route 82, the connector there. The vehicle found in the woods about 30 feet from the road. All 3 people inside were injured, but they are expected to survive. And
we're learning a man is dead after his SUV went into the Bridgeport Harbor. Officers say they responded to a crash at the intersection of Stratford and Waterview Avenues just before 3 Saturday morning. The Bridgeport Police scuba team, along with the city's fire department, got him out of the water. He was rushed to Bridgeport Hospital, where he died from his injuries. No one else was inside the SUV. Bridgeport Police are urging anyone with information to give them a call.
Former Old Saybrook police officer Josh Zarbo due in court later today after being arrested and accused of committing a computer crime earlier this month. The arrest warrant saying Zarbo ran a woman's license plate over dispatch while on a security detail outside Walmart on Black Friday. He eventually found her, sent her a follow request on Instagram. Zarbo released on a $5,000 bond and is currently on administrative leave.